I honestly just couldn't give two shits about dating anymore. I don't see the point in it. No one can be bothered to even do bare minimum these days. Or, you know, not even think to not go out on the piss the night before a date and get so hungover that they cancel an hour and a half before the date. And then don't tell me then that, oh, you really want to see me. Oh, you'd really love to see me, give you another chance. How about no? If you really wanted to see me, you wouldn't have got so fucked up the night before that you couldn't even make it out of your stinking bed to come on a coffee date. What? Not even that extreme. You don't even have a car, so you were going to walk 10 minutes down the road from your house. I've made it so easy for you. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
She has indeed made it very easy, guys, for a lot of men. Welcome back to the channel, guys, as we have the 1,000 cock stare looking at us. Take a look at those eyes. Holy crap, guys. A whole factory of wieners being through this woman. My hell. And of course, dating in your 30s. Oh, woman, you don't know how little I care about your problems. You just have no idea. Welcome to the wall. Also, get that fucking piercing out your face. But guys, enough with the negativism, guys. We're starting off strong today's episode. But this woman says she's tired to her ass of dating. I'm tired to her ass of women like her being tired of dating. So let's move on to this other TikTok, guys. That is an interesting one. We have 2 more TikToks and then a few article stories. We'll read as much time as we have. And please like and subscribe, guys, to support the channel. Now, let's get started, guys. And let's see what this one wants to share with all of us.
So my mom is 54 and recently divorced. Like within the last year, she divorced my stepdad and they were together for 20 years. She has not been in the dating game, especially not when it comes to dating apps. And now as I've been single and telling her about dating apps, you can tell people about the experience of men right now, but until they are personally the ones living it, it's really hard for people to grasp how bad it is. But my mom recently went on a date and then afterwards I'm on the phone with her and she goes, "You'll never believe."
Dude, why do these women shout so fucking loudly, guys? Like my mic is constantly picking up these women talking and I have the volume of my headset to the minimal. Holy shit, dude. I see my hand being raised all the fucking time and now I'm not even talking. But anyway, she says, oh, dating is so hard to grasp for people who are not dating. Why don't you try dating as a man and see if that is easy or hard, you little witch? Right? Try dating as a man, kill yourself, and we're gonna end this whole thing, alright? May I fucking wish, guys, women could try dating as a man just for a week. Oh, Lord, let it be just for a week. Please, I beg of you. Let they put these women in our shoes, guys, just for a week. And then if they survive, if they don't unalive themselves by stabbing themselves on the neck 47 times, and then they go back to being a woman, they will just be so grateful, guys. They will be so grateful. They will stop bitching on the internet all day long because it's not even comparable, all right? The people who say, oh, both genders have their struggles. Don't compare like a fucking, I don't know, a fucking mosquito biting you to a chainsaw being run through your ass. It's just not comparable at all. But anyway, let's continue with this woman's mother that decided to get a divorce for no reason at all, of course, as women always do. Let's see why.
What this man said to me. And I said, will I believe it? Yes. But this man, who is not a petite man, he's, you know, bigger, heavier set, looks at my 6'3" mother and asks her if she has ever considered getting a boob job. And my mom looks at this man and goes, no, because my mom is not an insecure woman. And the entirety of my life, everyone comments on how attractive my mother is. And so when she asked, at first she asked him to repeat the question and he does. And she goes, no. And he goes, are you just scared of pain? And it's funny because my mom has actually gotten more pissed off the more she has sat back and thought about this, because then he tried to play it off like, oh, I could also use some work there because he had moves. But it's an epidemic because the older men are also being red pilled. My stepdad kind of was always a little bit misogynistic, but you know how they say that as people age, they go more towards conservative.
Yeah, a little misogynistic translation. They just have like a basic level of standards that women don't want us to have. They don't want you to be red-pilled and wise and think through. Okay, think things through. Holy shit. Say that 3 times fast. They don't want you to think things through. There you go. Holy shit, guys. They don't want you to do that. They want you to be a submissive little simp on a leash that does their bidding all day long. That's what they want. And when you're not, they'll start insulting you because they cannot... Notice how they never, like, question the arguments of the red pill. Like, they never say, here's why the red pill is wrong. If the red pill is so moronic and stupid, okay, dismantle it in, like, 5 seconds. You all have degrees, don't you? And we're all just a bunch of red-pilled troglodytes. Alright, just dismantle the red pill in 2 minutes. But you wouldn't, right? Because you've nothing to say against it. You just call it woes. It's misogynistic. It's evil. It's bad. It's stupid. That's how you feel, and I don't give a shit about how you feel, alright? But anyway, and she also says, oh, notice how people become more conservative as they age? Yeah, you know why, you stupid bimbo? Because people become wiser as they age, you moron. That's why most of the lefties are like young, retarded, and brainwashed 20-year-olds that don't even fucking know their gender. They don't even know what they feel attracted to. They don't even know if they like bananas or coochies, alright? And as they age, not all of them, granted, some are retarded their whole lives, but as people age, they become more sedentary, they wisen up, they're less hormonal, they have more time to think, and wow, what a surprise, they become more conservative. What a surprise.
The values. It's because these men are also consuming content, red pill content on the internet. They're on their phones. Like my stepdad was scrolling reels, right? It's not just affecting young boys, it's the older generation. And more women in that age bracket are leaving their husbands. It's called the Great Divorce.
Oh, so that's why she left? Oh. Again, for no reason, right? As is always the case. But guys, I love this shit. I hadn't watched this video. Man, this is what I'm telling you. The red pill is now mainstream. 5 years ago, guys, it wasn't. I fucking swear. Just 5 years ago, the red pill was not mainstream, and nobody knew what it was. Nothing. You wouldn't get that content, alright? I was red pill back then. Did get no content. If not for literally red pill creators, right? If you don't follow like Better Bachelor on Instagram or whatever, you will not get this content. Now you get this content being a normie. Now you're the average Instagram user or TikTok user, and you get red-pilled content. It's become mainstream, and man, I love it. I fucking love it. Because now people of all ages are seeing this, and do you notice why all of them are becoming red-pilled? Well, not all of them, of course, but the vast majority of them. Because it's true. Because it resonates with what they see. A person doesn't need to believe in, like, let's say 90% of the red pill. No, they just see a video about someone saying how women will never love you, and he's like, yeah, you know what? He makes the exact post that this woman is making, and he says, you know what? Actually, my last 2 girlfriends cheated on me. And you know, and none of them loved me for who I am, even though I gave them my world. You know, this shit may be true. And I see all these other men sharing the same experiences. Hey, I'm starting to believe that women follow general patterns, you know? Fuck yes, guys. Give me a hell yeah. Fuck yeah. The red pill is winning, guys. What started as a something small that, you know, people used to call us weird and extreme. Oh, it's an extreme belief. Now it's fucking mainstream and everybody sees it. And guys, if you've been following the red pill for many years, just fucking pat yourself on the back because you were wiser than most of these people. You picked up on things before other people did, right? You're literally special. You're literally more intelligent, precautious, you know, or observant. All right, let's continue now with trying to figure out what the fuck is the reason this woman divorced her 20-year-old husband of 20 years.
And they are also consuming content telling them to nag women, which is what that man did to my mother. Could you imagine? Like, my mother is 54, I believe, years old. Could you imagine having the gall to ask a woman who has spent majority of her life without a boob job if she is going to get a boob job? Like, that is a very, very weird fucking thing to bring up on a first date. And it really does speak to the audacity and entitlement men feel towards women's bodies. Corn has rotted their brain. Again, I say she's a 54-year-old woman. If the woman wanted to get a boob job, she would have already had a boob job. So proposing it to a fully grown woman that's already had kids, that's lived through a lot of life, is wild.
Okay, but I don't give a fucking shit about this whole story with the boob job. Tell me why she got divorced from your dad. Tell me that. Because telling women to get a boob job on the first date is not red-pilled. Alright? That is not part of the red pill, whether you want to believe it or not. In fact, there's nothing like similar. There's nothing like resembling that at all coming from the red pill. So couldn't care less about that one story, honestly. Was she shocked? I don't give a shit. Hey, you wanted a divorce. Welcome to dating. Hope that's your perpetual experience. You moron. Why did she divorce your daughter? Are you never gonna tell us? Probably not, because there's probably no reason, guys. It's like with women, you never know. It can be 5 months into a relationship. It can be 20 years into a marriage with grown children, and they'll dump you. I don't feel happy anymore. Oh, okay. Well, my life's over. You don't feel happy anymore? Okay, I guess my life's over and my children are being stolen away from me, and you'll get half the house and the dogs and my money. Okay, you stopped feeling happy? Okay, I guess my whole life's in the shitter right now. Fuck off with women. But alright, let's move on to a last one. And I actually did watch this, right? If this woman is looking at you kind of aggressively, you know, it's because she's insane. Alright, let's take a look.
You know what's so funny about being a young, hot, single mother out and about? When you're talking to guys, okay? So here's how it goes. Basically, I never, like, wait to, like, reveal, like, I'm a mother. Like, anytime it makes sense, I'll drop it, you know? They're gonna be processing in their head, and you can see it all over the face. You can see it when they talk to their buds. They're processing to be like, should I still... like, am I okay with this? Bro, you don't have a chance with me. Don't drive yourself mad, honey. You didn't have a chance anyway. God. You know, like, could I do that? Am I okay with a single mother? I'm not okay with you. I don't like you. You couldn't get me, okay? Fucking weirdo. You know what's so funny about being...
Shut up. I actually paused it, alright? And then people ask me why I hate women. How can you not, right? Now, this one lacks a certain something in her life. Bit of a, you know, knuckle sandwich, if you know what I mean. Because if she had that, she wouldn't be such a bitch, right? But apparently no one has put this one in place. Never. Like, not in her childhood, not when she was a teenager. Never. No one has given this woman the right treatment in order to get her fucking going as a normal human being. So that's what she misses. My lord, what a woman, guys. Is she American? Yeah, she probably is. You know, guys, I'll tell you, as a proud Frenchman, I'm kidding, there's no such thing as a proud Frenchman. No, I'm kidding. To my 2 French followers, sorry about that one. But look, as we like to say in Germany, guys, Allahu Akbar. Am I right, fellas? Okay, let's move on to our articles. They're quite juicy, guys. Is this common in modern dating scene? Matched with a guy on Hinge and he asked me to get dinner the same day. I said no to dinner but suggested a walk instead since dinner on a first date feels too pressured. So she's under pressure, someone might say. He agreed. Jeez, the jokes are just the lowest hanging fruit, honestly. He agreed and we actually had a great time. We planned a second date, a proper dinner this time, and that went really well too. I'll give you a proper dinner. I started thinking this could turn into something in person. He was engaging, thoughtful, and genuinely sweet. The things got confusing. He started a new job and works long hours, 7 days a week. I tried to be understanding about the lack of communication. Outside of our dates, he could go half a day or longer without texting, but I figured he was just busy. We planned a third date, this time a stay-in movie night to spend more personal time together. Before that, I had to travel for a work conference for a few days. Before I left, we kissed goodbye and I joked, "Hope you can wait until I get back unless you find someone else by then." He replied, "Maybe if I matched with other hot people." It completely threw me off. While we went exclusive, it still didn't sit right with me since I thought we were both investing time in each other. A few days later, I had a gut feeling something was off. A gut feeling, guys. It's this gut feeling, alright? The spidey sense are tingling. I texted him and asked if he went on another date while I was gone, and he said yes. He called it meh and said he was excited to see me when I got back. I ended up cancelling our date and told him how frustrating it felt to hear that, especially after he had said he barely had time to sleep or text, but somehow had time to go out with someone else. It turned into an argument and I eventually blocked him. I just felt disgusted. Is it really common for guys to date multiple people at once just to see what's out there? It's the most common thing ever, guys. I cannot tell you. Currently, I'm dating 7 women at once. Alright? I know you are as well. I know that every man watching this is dating at least 7 women at once. We have our little harems over here, guys. Or however you pronounce it, right? I just got so much pussy in my life, I honestly don't know what to do with it, you know? I'm like, should I bang this chick or this other chick or this other one or the next one? I have like 30 options, you know? I know you do as well. It's like we men, the average man, alright, is just over flooded with pussy. We don't know what to do with it anymore, right? Of course, that's the average experience. Am I approaching dating the wrong way? I can only focus on one person if I feel a connection. I don't have the energy or interest in juggling multiple people. I feel like I was putting in effort while he was out collecting dates like Pokemon to decide which one he liked best. So men in women-dominated fields. Am I right, fellas? Update. Thank you for all the feedback and comments. I'm definitely new to the dating scene and approaching it the wrong way with a different mindset. Going to shoot the guy an apology and part way from there. We have someone here says, yeah, this is common. Also, a half a day without texting is concerning to you. Aren't you busy too? So anyway, yeah, this is common for Char. Alright? Dating multiple women at once. Also, notice the fact that this man got a date like in 1 or 2 days after she left. Like, I'm sorry, but this is Chad. It's so funny, guys, because when you talk with women, you always come to the conclusion that, yes, it's Chad. Recently, I was talking to this one woman. I like talking to women because I reach, like, data from the enemy, you know? So I was talking to her, and she was telling me about her ex-boyfriend that cheated on her. She was complaining. And I asked her, okay, tell me something, like, tell me about him. And she told me, oh, well, he's this and that, and he's a womanizer. He has slept with hundreds of women. And I'm like, yeah, so it's Chad. It just always fucking is, alright? Because these women, guys, are not giving a chance to anyone else. It's always the same guy, I fucking swear. I can do a segment of the video that is just telling conversations with women that I've had that always result in me figuring out that they are indeed dating fucking Chad, because it's always fucking Chad. They never give a chance to anyone else at all. And then I asked her to send me some pictures, and yeah, it was fucking Charrington the third, guys. He had the body of a fucking... Like, I don't know what to tell you, guys. He had the body of Wolverine, alright? That's the type of body he had. Now, granted, in the face department, he wasn't the best looking. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not gay. I don't know. It's just hard to find guys attractive when I have to compare them to my fucking angelical face. But for me, he was maybe a 7 in the looks, in the face department. But I don't know. He had a good jawline. Maybe that's what women like. Maybe it was just her type, alright? But he had the body of a fucking Superman, guys. Oh, so you're dating this really, really hot, like, good-looking guy that's been going to the gym religiously for 10 years, who also happens to be a womanizer, who's been sleeping with hundreds of women? Yes, you're dating Char. Oh, he cheated on me. Stop dating fucking Char. Stop it. Holy shit. Are women that retarded, honestly? Because I like goth girls, but I'm not gonna date goth girls because I don't want my life to be ruined, you know? So hey, if you're noticing that this specific type of man is ruining your life, well then stop fucking dating them, you bunch of morons. But they just can't help it, guys, because again, women are like fucking animals. They just can't control themselves. They fucking can't. So anyway, there's that. It's just always fucking Chad. It's always the same fucking story. And interestingly enough, guys, I'll finish on this with the story. She didn't leave him when he cheated on her, right? She forgave him for that. They worked on that, but she left him when she stopped feeling good, which is yet another reason why women are fucking animalistic and they are fucking retarded. Like, you can literally, guys, cheat on them, but if you're Charrington, they'll take you back. If you bring the butterflies, they'll take you back. But the moment they stop feeling the butterflies, it's over. And it's probably the mistake on Chad's part because he committed. This is why you don't commit as a Chad, right? As a Chad, you have to fuck women and then show them the door. That's what you gotta do. If you want to keep your bitches, if you want to keep your pussy, that's what you gotta do. You gotta treat them like fucking bags of dirt. Alright, the moment you commit, the moment you become serious, they'll leave you. Alright, you can be a womanizer and fuck 10,000 women, and you can keep doing that. But the moment you commit, and they'll be chasing behind your ass all day, but the moment you commit, the moment you become serious, they'll leave you. It's just women are fucking retarded. And then they ask, oh, why are old men like this? Because that's literally the only thing you incentivize, alright? That's literally the only thing you reward. Men behaving like bad boys. Jeez, they are so stupid, guys. I honestly hate them. But alright, let's move on to this. Best cougar dating app. Something to take off the pressure, guys, because I've been going hard at this one. Just like I will with Granny Gertrude, alright? I've been wanting to meet all the women who actually know what they want, but most of the dating apps I've tried feel like a waste of time. I'm not into hookups only. I'd like to meet someone confident, experienced, and maybe build something real. This is the first man in my entire life I read that says that he wants a confident woman and an experienced one. Anyway, maybe it's true, guys, that every train has a passenger, right? There's a train for every passenger. I'm in my late 20s and live in a mid-sized city, so I'm hoping there are some apps that actually have active users around here. I tried Tinder and Bumble, but it's mostly people my age or younger. What dating app have you found works best for meeting older women who are genuinely interested in younger guys? Have you tried Pornhub? Alright, I hear that there's a lot of single 40-year-old women in your area. Alright. So, I don't know, try that. But what is this specific demand, guys? No, there is no app for cougars. If you want cougars, go to the fucking zoo, mate. Like, a dating app for cougars? What is this? I mean, I want a dating app for goth girls. Hell yeah, but there aren't any, guys. Like, to my knowledge. There aren't any. I wish there was, right? But there aren't any, sadly. Maybe someone will develop one. Yeah? No, I'm kidding. No one will develop anything because dating apps suck ass and they're gonna perish. But guys, we must finish the video. I just want to emphasize again how grateful I feel about the second TikTok where a woman mentioned that the red pill has become, you know, so widespread that now everybody knows it. All right, just like everybody knows about memes. If someone watches memes, they're gonna get red pill content. Maybe we should not even call it red pill because it's just common sense at this point. Like these people sharing the red pill, they're not even red pill. It's just common sense. It always was. But anyway, guys, I'm just so thankful for that. I'm gonna go out into the street. Sorry, whistling to myself, you know, clapping my feet as I jump midair because I'm so happy that we've reached this point. The reign of terror of women is coming to an end. Everybody's picked up on their shit, and it's time to fucking stop now, isn't it? But thank you guys for watching. Ampu sends his regards, and I'll see you next time.